state capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go here from Mile High. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A run with the Central Florida punter, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On the run to the right. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. His throw left side is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 49ers 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Harvey. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So
this is caught toward the side of the end zone. Trey Tucker, touchdown Denver. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Purdy on first down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On second down, Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearson. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and
5. Purdy gonna put it up again. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Third down, Purdy. That's caught, left side, it's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Come to the line now on second and 2. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on third and short. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Throw it. Nix. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it. Aiden Hutchinson. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, 49ers.
At the 34-yard line.
Purdy. Into the hands of Watkins. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
To the ground, a first down run, and he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Dominic Hampton.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This is what you want.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye is J.K. Dobbins. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
2 minutes to play. First half,
and 3.
all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Third down, 3 to go.
Captain. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. On first and 10, it's Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And the 49ers first down.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he's got this one complete to Watkins. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing again is Purdy. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand.
What's up? Yellow. Yellow.
Again in the air for Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Broncos take
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. First and 10 now from the 36. Play action now. Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, 49ers.
Now a run on first down. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Second and 5 at the Broncos' 26-yard line.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Third down. Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
San Francisco.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Get set.
Here's a run. A short game. Down to the 7.
He was brought down by Savion Jones. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Get set.
Now Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Purdy now to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Working the middle, that's Harvey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ready. My name is
2nd down. Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Hey, Sean, let's go!
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Oh, my son.
Here's Nix to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the Niners' 12-yard line.
Oh, my son. Shanahan. Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This fielded at about the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Watkins motioning over. First and 10 for Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 43, here's second and 5.
Get set. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 29, here's second and 1.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
They'll try the right side this time. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground, and he's going to have a Niners first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
Just a good, solid run here on third down, tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Get set, get set. 18!
A first down throw for Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defense. Contact.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
It's first down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Back.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out. Line up. Yellow. Up.
They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Niners are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Here is first and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Back.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Purdy. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here comes 2nd down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw is Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Back to throw is Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.